inside information is legal. The Adam Goldfein Show on AM 750 and now 95.5 FM. News Talk WSB. Call now at 404-872-0750 and 1-800-WSB-TALK.
Welcome back to the Adam Goldfein Show. We're sitting here with William Head, who is America's DUI attorney. By the way, if you want to contact him, you can at GeorgiaCriminalDefense.com. I would recommend that you put his phone number in your cell phone. God forbid you need it. And his phone number is 404-250-1113. Let's jump out to the phone lines, and then when we come back after the news, weather, and traffic, we'll talk about some of the other things as far as sleeping in the cars and boats and bicycles, motorcycles. There's a whole host of other things we want to definitely make sure that we get out there. Jeff from Lawrenceville, do you have a quick question?
Yes. Assuming you feel you're going to fail the test, I would, based on what you've said, don't volunteer any information, keep your mouth shut. Now, when they take you in, do you blow or don't you blow?
All right, good question.
Very good question. And I would say generally there's no one answer for everything. If you've been in a car wreck where somebody's been injured or killed, or if you have a horrible prior record for which this could put you away for years in prison, the answer is I wouldn't take anything. I'd just wait to talk to an attorney. But in the person is the first offender, he or she should take the test requested. They'll usually ask for breath. And at that point, you're entitled to tell the officer where you want to go for your own independent test. So if you're in Gwinnett County, let's say, you could say, take me to DeKalb Medical or to Northside Hospital, and the officer has to reasonably accommodate your request for a blood test. Now, here's the thing about a blood test. You're not going to get a number that night. They don't sit down and analyze it because it takes quite a while. You can then ask the officer, I appreciate you taking me for blood. I've paid for that. Now, if you could, take me to a different police station with a breath machine other than your own. I'd like to get another breath test taken right now. And you're entitled to that. You're entitled to as many additional tests as you want.
Can I pick urine after that?
Sure you can. You can go to Clayton General and get you a urine test. You can ask for as many tests as you want. After you might not like the breath test results you get at the police station.
Now, let me ask you. I have to pay for these second tests, right?
Any additional tests are your costs.
I don't have the money in my pocket. What reasonable accommodations must the officer make?
In Georgia, they're required to take you to an ATM within reasonable distance, but most hospitals have ATMs right in the hallway. So that's that, or you can even call somebody to bring money to you at the hospital.
You're listening to the Adam Goldfein Show. We'll have more with Mr. William Head, counselor, Esquire, author, in just a moment here on AM 750 and now 95.5 FM. News Talk, WSB.
You need to know as much as the dealers. The Adam Goldfein Show on AM 750 and now 95.5 FM. News Talk WSB. Call now at 404-872-0750 and 1-800-WSB-TALK.
I'm Adam Goldfein. We're having a very upfront and personal conversation with William C. Head of the Head, Thomas Webb, and Willis Law Firm. Bubba Head is the nation's leading DUI expert. He is the one that provides courses and continuing legal education to virtually every Georgia lawyer. In fact, if they practice anywhere in the area, have gone to his course, they have his book. He's also the author of the well-known, I guess, it's produced, I think, by Westlaw, right? Thompson
West.
Yeah.
Yes.
And appreciate, by the way, the copy. I'd like you to sign it when we're done here.
Well, you read everything else I sent you, so that's another 1,400 pages you have.
Yeah, all right, we'll do it. Now, you were talking just before the break about the reasonable accommodations that the police have to offer you if you request it, right?
Correct.
And you were saying as far as the if they test you, then you have a right to request, say, a blood test at a hospital or have another breath exam or urine exam done, so you have your own record.
That's correct. You have the right to any test you want. The police also could ask you for all three, blood, breath, and urine, and some of them do. So you have the right to the same test for yourself. When you request it, you have to ask for it and tell them where you want to go.
Which of the tests retain the presence of alcohol the longest, and which of the tests dissipate the alcohol the quickest?
Well, the tests don't really dissipate because when a breath test, no matter if it's a Georgia machine, it's dumped right out into the room. You can't keep any sample.
Okay.
There's the ability to get it into a crimper, but only a couple of states like New Hampshire and Colorado have used that. So a blood test is there for further analysis. In fact, in California, if you're stopped, they say, I'm going to ask you for breath, but if you want the type of test that retains the sample, ask for blood, the state will pay for it, and we'll keep some and give you your part 2. So different states have different rules on that, but Georgia doesn't give you the option.
Okay.